What's up, you guys? It's Alyssa here, and today we are actually going to be looking at a new tweet by Mini2 saying, well, you made the right choice, with a gun sitting on a vent underneath some stairways. Now, let's talk about this. First of all, I think we're going to probably, this is obviously Willow's gun. The yellow coloring, it looks pretty cool. It looks like a revolver, it looks awesome. I really like how it looks. Now, I believe that this is part of choice, like you're gonna have to choose who you have to shoot. Now, it could possibly be Tigray, or it could be Willow, because technically, you have to, in chapter 6, you're going to have to make a choice, which is going to affect you in the story you get in the rest of the chapters for the rest of book 2, and maybe even longer. So this might be the choice we need to make. So Willow may drop her gun, maybe Tigray will push it off, and you're going to have to choose Tigray or Willow. Because maybe there's going to be a different person, someone's going to come into the room, and maybe you have to choose shoot them or shoot Willow. But we're obviously going to have to shoot Willow since this is her gun. Now, if you look at the bottom, it looks like the map that we've been getting in these past few days. It looks like those maps. It looks like maybe the top. The first link we got, this is one of the vents, because there were a few vents in the Piggy chapter 6 game, and this looks like maybe one of those vents. Maybe we'll have like an epic battle there. And then under this, it looks kind of like the bottom half with the stairway, maybe under all that darkness. Those little huts that we saw, the 2 little huts. I mistakenly said 4 in my breakdown of that picture. So that's kind of stupid. But yeah, that looks like that area. And I'm wondering, who are we going to choose between? Because we're going to choose between Willow, and we're going to choose between someone else. We're going to choose between Willow and someone else. But who is that someone else? That is my question for you guys. And I'm going to make a theory off of what you guys say. So I want to know, who do you think we're going to have to shoot other than Willow? Maybe Tigray? Maybe one other member of TSP? Who knows? And obviously, it cannot be somebody who's in the refinery now, because this is a completely different base. Which is also another thing, because technically, Willow is in this base, and the other people in TSP that we have met are in the refinery. Now, we could possibly be running around the map, or whatever it's going to be called, and there could be more bots, kind of how chapter 3 worked. And also, in a tweet that Mini2 made a while back, he said that something about how we could possibly, or we probably will, have a different kind of bot thing. So if you remember in chapter 5, the bot doesn't necessarily follow you. He is kind of blind. I wouldn't say he's blind, but he has that aspect to him compared to the other bots, where he does not know exactly where you are. So if you went to chapter 1 and you started running around, the bot would literally be behind you everywhere you go. In this map, you can outrun the bot, or in chapter 5, you can outrun the bot, and you can escape from him. And Mini2 said there's going to be something a lot different in chapter 6. So maybe it's going to be something like the TSP members in this map, so I might need some new members. And maybe we'll have to end up shooting one of Willow. Maybe we'll end up having to choose between Tigray and Willow. If you like Willow, you might end up shooting Tigray, but if you like Tigray, you might end up shooting Willow. And every single chapter after that, we're going to end up having to come back to this chapter and seeing both endings, which I find really cool. But let me know who you think we're going to end up having to shipwreck other than Willow. Leave a comment down below. Subscribe, like the video. About 98% of you guys aren't subscribed who watch my content. And we gotta change that right there, so make sure to subscribe. And I'll see you guys all next time. Goodbye.